Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make the Raspberry Pi 4 into a Wi-Fi access point. The reason we're going to do that is, say one day you find yourself that you've got some weak signals in your house, and you need to extend your Wi-Fi range. This is an easy way to do it. Okay, so let's get started. So what you want to do is you want to go to the OpenWrt.org website, and you want to go to Stable Releases here and grab a firmware image. They've got a selection tool there, so just type in Raspberry. There you go. And we're going to do the Pi 4, 64-bit. You grab it, download this image right here, the factory image there. I've already done it, so we won't do it again. So once you've got that, you run your flash tool, which is, in our case, I'm using Balena Etcher. Flash from file. And there's our file there. Grab it. And select your target. Now I've already got my thumb drive installed with my ST-RAM card inserted in it. There it is there. Select it and flash it. This doesn't take long, so just let it go ahead and do its process here, and we'll actually do the verification here too, because it's quick. And there it's validating, finishing up. Should be done in just a second here. There we go. All right, so now at this point, just grab the image, the SD RAM card, and we'll put it into our Raspberry Pi. So I'm just going to do that right now. Once you've inserted your SD RAM card into your Raspberry Pi, make sure you plug the network interface into the LAN side of your network and boot it up. It boots up fairly quickly, so we'll give it about a minute, and then we'll go ahead and we'll connect to its default IP address here, which is 192.168.1.1. So make sure that you have a subnet in the 192.168.1.x network, okay, to do this. So our Raspberry Pi has booted, and we've connected to the default IP address, 192.168.1.1. Our default username is root, and our default password is password. And we have logged in. First thing to do, change the password. Save it. And our password has been changed. Next step, go to network, go to wireless. And here's our access point here, default SSID. It's set to master, which is what it should be. Let's go and edit it. What we need to do here is change the country code. We leave everything else here alone. Change the country code to the country that you're in. I'm in Canada. Change it to Canada. And down here, access point in mode is correct. ESSID here is just default. Leave it at that, and leave the LAN where it is. That's fine. Go to wireless security, and we want encryption. So I use this here, and type in the key that you want to use. Save it. Apply it, and save. And enable your access point. So we are up. We can tell because we've got these boxes here and this information here. So that tells me it's up. And next thing we can do is see if we're actually broadcasting. Now you have to turn your wireless. No, there it is. There, you don't have to turn your wireless on and off. There it is. And see if we can connect to it. And type in your key here. And we have connected. There's our IP address, and the way this works is the Raspberry Pi bridges the Wi-Fi interface to the Ethernet interface, and we still use our main router, DHCP server. That's on our network, our main one for the internet, and this just bridges us through, grabs an IP address, and gives us everything we need to get onto the internet. Let's look at some status information. There we are here, associated stations, one station, bit rate and channel, active leases, port status here, look at some graphing, bandwidth, wireless, and let's see if we can access the internet. Let's go to Google. Go to YouTube. And we're able to surf the internet just fine. So there you have it. It's working great. The Raspberry Pi 4 is a Wi-Fi access point using OpenWrt. Hope you like this video. If you do, leave me a like or a comment and subscribe if you wish, and see you on the next video.